Hi there, in the vineyard again, and we're looking at frost. So what's the date today? May the 6th. Everybody thinks that frost goes away sort of middle of May, but we can get frosts in the UK right up until the end of May. And when I say frost, I'm worried about air frost. Ground frosts aren't too much of a problem. It tends to be the lower lying areas of the site. So if you look behind us, down at the bottom of Brownsfield, where we first planted, we've got an area just where that little truck's going. We've got about a hectare of vines down there where the cold air can really sort of pool up because frost collects in low-lying areas. But this is a really horrible time to think about frost because these shoots are now really advanced, probably about a week ahead of where we'd normally be. And you can see we've got these inflorescences coming out, and inflorescences are just the baby bunches, and what is shaping up to be a fairly fruitful year. On this one we've got a nice big inflorescence that will become a big bunch about the size of my hand. That's the shoulder of the bunch. There's the main bit of the bunch itself. Again, here we've got a shoulder and a main bunch, and actually on this shoot we've got a third inflorescence. So this shoot will have three bunches on it, and that's a really good sign that it's going to be a fruitful year. We might actually trim that final one off, do a bit of green harvesting later in the year, but that's what makes frost even more worrying because these vines are looking beautiful right now. A slight whiff of anything sub-zero could kill these shoots, which I don't really want to think about. So we're just trying our very best to keep an eye on the forecast, make sure that if we do see any signs of frost that we're straight down into the more frost prone sites. We've got some frost candles down there. We've got 2 frost guards, which are little propane burners which kick out a little bit of heat, and they sort of defrost and then change the phase of the buds so that it creates that latent heat and gives enough sort of energy back to the vine. So it's a scary time right now, which is why I'm looking a bit worried. Let's hope for no frosts, and let's hope these green things survive this pretty scary period. Cheers.